There's a good chance you've never heard of BlackRock. Founded in only 1988, in less than 30 years, this American financial firm would grow to become the company that owns the world, managing assets worth $6.3 trillion. These are assets that belong to their clients, mainly the pension funds of ordinary people, teachers, police officers, nurses, and many more. And that's just the beginning. BlackRock has also developed a software platform called Aladdin to perform risk analysis for its clients. It receives sensitive data from banks, insurance companies, and other important institutions. Through Aladdin, BlackRock has insights about the management of financial assets worth another $20 trillion. BlackRock also has shares and voting rights in many of the biggest European companies, in sectors such as energy, oil and gas, transportation, food, and of course, finance. The company holds public debt in the form of bonds and has real estate interests. And still, there's more. Our Rock, you see, wears many hats. Aside from being an investor, it is also an auditor and an advisor. Governments and central banks invite a BlackRock subsidiary called BlackRock Solutions to audit them and to provide advice about the management and rescue of banks. Yet at the same time, BlackRock is often a major shareholder in these same banks. In other words, the company often sits on both sides of the table. BlackRock Solutions gets privileged access to highly sensitive information that could be valuable to BlackRock itself. Does this constitute a conflict of interest? No, says BlackRock, which claims that the company has established Chinese walls between its different subsidiaries. In January 2018, BlackRock's founder and chairman, Larry Fink, sent a letter to all of the CEOs of the companies BlackRock is invested in, asking them to do more than deliver financial performance and make a positive contribution to society. So BlackRock not only owns the world, it also wants to save it?
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, guys, we want to get into a funny article here. Has a group tried to kidnap the Michigan governor and Virginia governor? Do I believe that? No, I do not whatsoever. But, guys, we know that TV is what? Theater. Actors and actresses. Just like this C word going on. Now, guys, we know we had Apple do their great event with the iPhone 12 5G. Guys, please go check out my 5G video. We know 5G, our bodies cannot handle the radiation, especially with that millimeter wave. Of course, that is a military-grade weapon. So just make sure that we understand that. But definitely, of course, they have great products. We're not going to get around that. But the fact is, make sure you know the agenda, guys. Now, basically, getting into the video with BlackRock, guys. We know BlackRock owns just about everything, along with Vanguard and Blackstone. We know they're nothing but a branch of the central bank, and the Fed clearly showed us that when they advised them they wanted to buy ETFs and buy things for the government, which makes no sense whatsoever, but that's what they did. Of course, their earnings was wonderful. Don't forget about that. Plus, they have a dividend, guys. So if you do have the money to invest, definitely, because they're not going to lose. Believe me. Blackstone, Vanguard, Blackstone, they don't lose. Now, basically, guys, getting into the stimulus, just going over a few subjects. As we know, they've denied the stimulus. We know there's nothing but the Hegelian dialectic. They just playing the two sides instead of what? Satisfying the people. They see the people hurting, and they're doing nothing. So don't forget, guys, politicians are supposed to work for us, not the other way around. But we clearly see that we're working for them while they're making millions of dollars, guys, because we know on the side they make millions. They may only get $100,000 to $200,000 salary, but all the lobbyist deals ends up to be hundreds of millions of dollars. But guys, basically also with Nancy Pelosi, it says they wanted, this is the difference, aid to state and local governments, C-word tests. Guys, we know these C-word tests don't work. How can you come up with a cure when you don't even have a proper test? Majority of people that are coming up positive are actually negative. So definitely we don't have a testing for that. Tax credit for low-income families, which already should be there anyway. rental assistance. We see now the lobbyists and, of course, owners are now trying to change the laws as far as with rental. So, guys, we know the New World Order is what? Always 5, 10 steps ahead, 50 years ahead. So don't forget about that. So basically what they're trying to do is take away the regulations for rental protections. And the reason why they're doing that is because of the Trump executive order. So now we see why that executive order went into place, guys. Make sure your eyes stay wide open. And then also worker protection and child care. So what is that letting us know, guys? They're about to unleash the economy. Now things are going to start opening back up, and they're going to start allowing kids to go back to school. But the fact is, they're going to bring in this technology before the kids can get through that door. What they're going to do, they're going to get scanned with their biometrics. That's all they're trying to do, is bring in this technology in the name of the C word, guys. Now, getting into the C word, we have Eli Lilly and Johnson Johnson saying they're putting a pause on the C word vaccine. So, guys, that's letting us know that this is all a game, guys. It's all a show. So, basically, the only thing you have to do is stay up on it, and basically everything opens his eyes up. So, we clearly saw Trump get tested positive. 2-3 days later, he's healthy. That was an image, guys. That's what they were trying to sell you. Now, guys, getting over into the travel stocks, and I speak about this a lot. Yes, they are down, but they're going to make a comeback. And let me explain to you, especially with airlines. Guys, these pilots, once their licenses expire, it takes them months or a year to get it back. So they're definitely going to put in this stimulus package. So that's the reason why you have to get yourself in position. Sometimes you have to sit on the sidelines, yes. But the fact is that things that you know that's going to go back up, you want to buy them when they're at their low. So therefore, you can ride it to the top. But definitely, airlines are definitely going to make a comeback. Now, also, I put on here the earnings report, guys. So, of course, we had the bank earnings today. Of course, they're going to go on for the rest of the week. And then plus, we're going to have retail numbers on Friday. But Infosys, of course, that's the one I like. Dividends, that's the one I'm going to be looking at. Of course, I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I'm definitely going to be looking at that. Of course, that's the Indian company, has a dividend, and just like I said, they're definitely going to be reporting. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and spread this channel everywhere. You have a wonderful day.